It's time to tank. It's really time to tank. I hate to say it. The Raptors are not a good team. They fucking blow. They blow. And this has been all year. This has been all year. This is not just a losing streak. You know, we could have just stayed mediocre for a while, but this is the true colors of the Toronto Raptors, and they're showing. Like these last few games, it's been fucking miserable watching this team. Our last win was in December 7th. That's 2 weeks ago to this date. So our last win was December 7th against the Lakers. And then against the Magic, lost by 4. And then against the Magic again, got stomped. Against the Kings, lost by 1. Against the Nets, lost by 3. Against the Warriors without Curry, got stomped by Jordan Poole. And then against the Sixers, lost in overtime. Against the Nets, we lost with a game-winning 3 by Kyrie Irving. You know, Jewish supporter. I'm kidding. You know what he's doing. You know what he's doing. But yeah, the Raptors are not a good team. It's time to tank, and I want them to start winning too. I want them to. If they start winning, I wouldn't mind. But realistically, it's time to tank. They're not good enough. They're not a good enough team. They can't. They didn't adapt with the NBA. They can't adapt with the current state of the NBA, which is they need fucking shooting. And I've been saying this since the offseason. They need guards who can shoot. And then all the guards that can shoot went off the board. And who did they get? Otto Porter Jr. And where the fuck is he? Where's Otto Porter Jr.? First it was injuries, then it was mental health, family, and then he comes, he's mid, and he gets fucking hurt again. Gary Trent Jr. he's very inconsistent, can't shoot. Fred looks like he's lost on the island. All our shooters stink, man. And our three-point defense, don't get me started. Oh my god, it stinks. It fucking stinks. These guys get too many good looks. And every single team gets way too many good looks. And this has been going on since last year and the year before, really, since 2020. You know, ever since 2020, because the Raptors weren't that bad, you know, post 2020. Like, since like the 2020-2021 season, they've been trash. Ever since the bubble, they can't defend the 3. And everyone's, you know, all these stupid YouTubers that are not Raptor fans, that are not actual Raptor fans, keep sucking the Raptors' dick and thinking they have the best defense. They're not. They're flawed. They're a flawed team. Against the 3, it's fucking terrible. Probably 30 if I no. You know, trying to force turnovers. You know, 2-on-1s, trying to get deflections. Yeah, that's their thing. But against the 3, where you have to adapt, the fucking Raptors can't play good against the 3-pointer. And that's why we lose these games, because these guys get like wide open 3s, good looks, corner 3s, and they capitalize. And you look, the Raptors are only, I'm gonna lose this phone. It was gonna fly across the room. The Raptors are only half a game up in the play-in. They're a half game up in the play-in. They're 2 games back of the Pacers. They're 2.5 back of the Heat, and they're playing the Knicks, who are in the 6th seed, to avoid the play-in today. The Raptors lose this game, I can officially say the season's fucking over. You know, they played, how much? 31 games. We got 51 to go. That's a lot of games, I know. But at this pace, the Raptors, they just look like the effort's there. The effort is there, but the fucking execution's terrible. Nick Nurse should be in the hot seat, man. He doesn't have his team prepared, man. His team's never, not prepared. They can't finish. They're 0-6 3-point games, I think, this year. They're 0-7 on a Friday, so fucking that day. Don't watch the games on Friday, everyone. They stink on the road. They had a good home record before this losing streak. Now it's fucking lost. We're probably barely over 500 at home. The Raptors need to start, listening to trades and trying to get as much draft picks and trying to get younger, draft shooters, draft a fucking real big man. Koloko, I'm still going to give him a year, but he hasn't been looking good lately, and they barely give him any minutes. Siakam, I'm open to train Siakam. I love Siakam. He's my boy. He helped us win a championship, and I always cherish that. But it's time. OG, he's a great two-way player, but always gets hurt, and he's a beast. I love OG, but again, I'm listening. Fred, I'm done with Fred, man. He's a loser. I don't give a shit how many games he can have. Like, I lost Fred. Fred is lost. He's my least favorite player. He went from being one of my favorites to no, I'm done. It's run its course. He's a good player. It's just I don't want him on my team. He doesn't fit the team anymore. Scotty, he doesn't look like he's the rookie of the year from last year. I think maybe you just get rid of Fred. I think he'll be better. I think Fred's holding this team back really, and it's because he's small and like him and Flynn are like the same fucking player except Fred's better. But Fred, I'm an anti-Fred player, Fred hater now. Like I'm done with Fred. And the Raptor fans are gonna be pissed at me that I want to tank. Like what? Like what the fuck? Where are we at? We're barely in the play-in. What's the point? If we're not gonna get in the top 6, there's no chance of us doing anything in the playoffs. Because then we have to go through the play-in. You have to win those games, and then you're gonna play a top seed in the fucking East. You're dead. You play Milwaukee, we're gonna get smoked. You play fucking Boston, you're gonna get smoked. You play any top team in the East, this team's is gonna get smoked. I don't care if Achua's injured. I don't care if fucking Trent's injured. I don't care if Porter doesn't mean shit, man. Porter hasn't done anything. Where's Porter? Where is he? Where the fuck is he? No, what great signing, Masai. Great signing. Instead of getting a real guard who can shoot, you got this guy. Oh, just because he won a championship in fucking Golden State. Oh, he's a 3-and-D guy. Yeah, he's never on the fucking court. Can't do his 3-and-D when he's on the fucking bench in his fucking cargo shirt, looking like fucking Wilt Chamberlain Jr. What Wilt Chamberlain played. Like, come on. This is bullshit. We've been spoiled, Raptor fans. Raptor fans have been spoiled. We only had one fucking trash year, and that was the bubble year in Tampa. And we got Scotty Barnes, and Barnes won rookie year. This year, he's been struggling. We can't deny that. His numbers don't look as good. I have faith in him. Some nights he's just pissing me off, but I just think Fred VanVleet's holding the team back, and I think the team needs to move in a new direction, and Masai needs to get rid of his guys. Like, even Pascal, you trade him when his stock's out. He's averaging 25 points per game. You trade him as his stock is high. I don't give a shit if we go through dark times. This core can't win shit. Plain and simple. They can't win shit. At best, they got to the second round without Kawhi. The core can't win shit. They can't win shit. And I appreciate every fucking player from that 2019 team. I think Siakam's going to have the best career out of all those guys that probably should let go. Also, Boucher's been trash lately. Can't shoot. Can't do anything right. Boucher's been bad. The bench again. Thought the bench was going to improve this year. Nope. It still stinks. What the fuck am I going to say? Like, oh, the Raptors are going to be sneaky good. Oh, every fucking stupid YouTuber, every time. Raptors are going to be sneaky good. They're going to be sneaky. They're sneaky. Watch out for Toronto. They're the sleeper team. It's stupid. It's stupid. Every year, there's a stupid watch out for Toronto. They're the sleeper team. They just clickbait you fans, and you fall for it. I don't. I see through Masai's fucking eyes. And he's still a good GM, but he needs to let go of his fucking kids. Let him free. Let Fred go to Chicago or something. Let Siakam go to Dallas or something. Get some value back. Let OG go to Portland. Let these guys go. I don't care. I'm done with these guys. And Siakam's the best one. Siakam is the real guy who helped us win a championship out of all those guys. I know Fred played good in Game 6, but Siakam was fucking there, was clutch. He was the number 2 next to Kawhi. It wasn't Lowry. It was Siakam. He was the number 2 next to Kawhi, and he'll be a number 2 on a really contending team if we trade him, which I don't think we'll trade him, but I'm just saying in general that it's time to tank for the Raptors, man. I'm done with his bullshit. The 6-game losing streak is every game's the same, man. It's like Groundhog's Day. It's pissing me off. And this is the real rant. This is real, you know. And that's all I gotta say. The Raptors are they're not good. You know, I'm still gonna root for them to win every game. Still gonna be pushing for them to win. I want them to make the playoffs, but at the same time, realistically, what the fuck are we gonna do if we make the play-in? We're what? 5 games under 500 now. We lost 2 games in a row to the Magic. We lost to a Golden State Warriors team with no Curry. Lost to the Sixers that we should have won. We were like up by 8 in the fourth, and then we blew it. And then Siakam bailed us out, sending us to overtime. I know we missed that free throw, but he sent us to overtime, and we didn't do shit because this team doesn't know how to play around. Siakam's carrying the team, you know, and he deserves better. Trade him to the Nuggets for Michael Porter Jr. I'm kidding, but yeah. I'm just frustrated, you know, and the Raptor fans are in the comments are probably gonna not call me a real Raptors fan. I'm a real Raptors fan. I'm from Toronto. Well, not from Toronto. I'm not from Toronto. I'm not gonna be one of those people that say, "Oh, I'm from Toronto, fam." No, I'm not. But I'm from Canada, and I love this team. I want them to do well, and I'm thinking of the fucking future of this team, and we gotta build around Scotty Barnes and get some fucking shooters and get a big man because I'm done with his old school basketball that they're trying to. It's weird. It's weird that this team doesn't they don't want 3-point shooters on this team. You know, they think, oh, Fred, Trent, and the rest, it doesn't matter. You can't have a guy who can catch and shoot. You can't have a guy who can pull up on your fucking face for a 3. You can't have a reliable shooter on this team. That's something Danny Green was. He was a reliable shooter. You know, Danny Green, Kyle Lowry, I hate to say it, he was a good shooter. We don't have any good shooters on this team. You know, and we gotta adapt with the fucking NBA, man. You gotta shoot threes in this league. And Masai, since post-championship, hasn't addressed any 3-point shooting at all. And that's all I gotta say. Peace.